We know how much those non-existent nipples need protecting. They are so valuable to me.
Space in this camp for two.
Why couldn't I see your wife coming to greet you or whatever the fuck? Because I could have told him that she was coming, but I mean, she's not. She's not. She said she would, but I guess she changed her fucking mind. I can't tell what the fuck's going on, but oh well. Did you notice I now have like a 60% chance to force this shit? That is not bad. That is not bad at all. That's actually a pretty high chance, and I've only put in like 3 skill points or whatever the hell. Thanks for all your possessions, I guess, that you now need, because I convinced you to definitely not become a Jotun. But whatever. What have we got off in the corner here? Oh boy, a lovely pile of rocks. What a surprise. And some shitty-ass robes. Alright, well I guess we're going to the Earth Shrine. That was relatively close to the Thing of Doubt, right? Or the, what was it called? The Altar of Doubt. There we go. So many, like, vaguely fantasy words being thrown around that I'm forgetting everything. Oh, and it's literally right next to it. Well, aren't you unbelievably convenient? Aren't you a good little terrifying cult of cannibals or whatever the hell you're supposed to be? Is she the one getting sacrificed, or is she just on the ground for another reason? I don't think she's about to die, but it's still absolutely terrifying. I want to use my ice. Oh, it now does 90 per each individual hit? Yeah, that's pretty fucking good, and that's a lot of money and a talisman. I mean, it's a pathetic amount of money, really, but still, who cares? It took me 2 seconds to kill them all. Wait, that's it? That's it. That is quite literally it. What are you talking about? What, you now want me to go back? I don't want to go back. This is stupid. Oh, I completely forgot about the fucking litanies. We gotta do that as well. That's apparently down by Secondra's camp. The litany was before we even enter this place, and I just didn't know about it? Okay, well, I'm stupid there. I guess we're going to the world map. I guess I'm entering the Southern Passage. I nearly said ladies after that, but it was about to make me vomit, so I refused. I fought back, and then I guess said it anyway, but still. Why would there be a litany in here? Return to the Oracle. Oh, okay, it just took forever for that quest to decide to update for some reason. There's the last litany, so we can turn that in while we're down here. I'm pretty sure he lives here, right? Right? I don't remember. Oh, no, I do remember that one, and I think we found most of the litanies in this place. But I was like, I can't read them. I feel like they're just taking up slots in the inventory, so I'm going to leave that one behind. If I remember correctly, anyway. I don't think I'm that much of an idiot, but I could very well be that much of an idiot. Well, you're somewhere over here. There's nowhere to fast travel even vaguely close to you. Are you kidding? I mean, I guess Nixaros is it's closer than here. I don't want to do that fucking winding path bullshittery. So, we'll do this winding path bullshittery instead. Yay! Thanks, game. What a beautifully set out area. To be fair, it is. I really, really like the teeth. I like Idilla more, purely because it's fucking gorgeous. But this place, it's unlike anything else we've seen in the game so far, because the game is mostly like gorgeous fucking terrifying dungeons or luscious greenery, and I guess sometimes we get like the murky swamps and like spidery woods, but we've never had like this giant fucking chasm that looks like something out of like, I nearly compared it to Final Fantasy VI with like I don't remember what the area is called, but that's a 2D game, so I don't know why it's giving me that much of what am I trying to say? That much of those vibes, I think was about to come out of my mouth, which does make sense. It just sounds horrible. But yeah, if you guys remember the place that I think I mean, let me know, because I love Final Fantasy VI.
Good to see you, Beckoned.
What do I do with the litanies?
Go, place them at the litany altar, and it will activate the magic of all the other litanies throughout the Teeth of Naros.
All I can hear is Ralof without the fucking Norse accent. Is anyone else getting that? It must be the same voice actor, right? It's giving me the exact same fucking tone, or feelings, or whatever the hell. Oh, this is the shrine? I thought you were telling me to go way further away, but whatever. Place the litanies. The prayer scrolls you have gathered were meant to be placed here, before they were scattered. What the fuck happened? Hello? Sir, please, anything? A tiny amount of gold. Yay, I
at the
guess.
litany altar and activated their magic. Any other litanies you may come across will be helpful to you. Here is one I found while you were searching for the 5 to place at the litany altar. Take it as a reward. thank
Can
you
I
for
equip
your
them,
help
or-
beckoned.
That'd be interesting, I guess, sort of. Maybe tell me about the
You
shrine.
restored the magic of the shrine. Now the patrols and I can finally make use of it. And you as well, of course.
Or you guys could just stop butchering the people of the Teeth. You have your territory. It's in the fucking sky. No one's ever going to invade you because you're the only ones who know how to trash combat yourself through the goddamn henge, except me. I mean, I could bring an army and utterly destroy you, but I'm a lovely guy right now. I haven't seen nearly enough shit to go evil yet, so, you're probably a bit sort of maybe kind of safe. Plus, I think this game sort of funnels you towards being a good boy anyway. It's not like Fallout levels, and by Fallout levels, I do not mean the new ones, Jesus Christ. Fallout 2-ish levels of being like, oh yeah, you can be an utter monster, and the game totally accounts for that. You want to go against the main story and just be a complete dick? Perfectly fine. I mean, I'm sure there are sarcastic, slightly dickish conversation options, but it seems like the choices you make, it's never like, oh yeah, go side with Aratakos, or whatever the hell his name was. Why not? It doesn't give you big shit like that. It always ends in the same way. But I mean, I guess there's some more choices where it's like, do you want to save the Jotun, or do you just want to let them die? That's interesting. And you could argue that letting the slaves die is the evil choice, but there's always shades of grey. It doesn't seem like you can ever outright just be a complete monster, which is a bit of a shame, but oh well. Right, what effect do these things have? Oh, what's this? I have read that fucking ages ago. Resurrection potion. I don't remember who that's for, but it's clearly not for me. I'm very much resurrected enough. Sagecraft alchemical recipes? What the fuck's going on? Consumables, maybe? Ah! A blessing from the goddess Athene. Using this litany will grant a blessing upon the reader like the shrines of the Phalanx. Okay. That's actually really interesting. Sad thing is, I imagine it only extends to the Teeth of Naros itself. I imagine I'm not going to be finding litanies throughout the rest of the game now, but it's a thing. I like that it's a thing. Maybe I'll come back here and stock up at some point, but to be honest, of course I fucking won't. Let's go to Idylla. Let's turn in those last few fucking missions. Let's water some fucking flowers first, shall we? The most epic of all tasks we have ever been asked to do. I don't know if we can handle it, man. I mean, we have taken on a demigod imbued with the power of Athene. Against her will as well, so imbued with the power of a very angry Athene. But watering flowers? No. No, man, that's way above my pay grade. I'm fucking terrified. Is this the plant you want me to water? Yes, for some reason. Okay. I feel like I've picked 2,000 of those throughout my adventures. I probably have I can just plant like 400 more for you. But whatever.
You have watered the Evenroot. Thank you, friend. I can finally set aside the burden of this work.
You are also
Without you,
Ralof. Everyone is
the
voiced by
Evenroot
that same
surely would
guy.
have died before the heir arrived. Please take this ring for your part in helping me. And by way of advice,
And I know I say
there is a
Ralof, but
wild
I mean,
variant of Evenroot in these lands. Water them like you did this one.
why are you telling me at the
rewards
end
may
of the
be
fucking
use.
DLC? When it's not going to be of use because I'm basically leaving. But yeah, when I say Ralof, I basically mean the Nord voice in Skyrim. Like, there are so many people who have played, who have the same voice as Ralof, like with no distinction whatsoever in Skyrim. I mean that one. He's not doing that voice here, but you can sort of tell in his cadence that it is the same guy, or at least it really feels like it to me. I could be very wrong, but I don't know. There's a wild Evenroot?
There is a wild variant of the Evenroot that grows throughout the Teeth of Naros.
But I thought you carried it
You should be
miles
able to
away from
harvest
your
them,
homeland.
but they
Just
will
go
need
pick up
water
one of
from the
those.
Amphora,
Like,
just as the main Evenroot did. Since they are wild, they require less water. But after harvesting a few, you'll have to refill the Amphora to continue.
so what is it? Like a really, really
Be
overpowered
careful
potion
outside
ingredient?
Idylla.
I don't care. I might care down the line, but like, I'm not gonna remember about it down the line, am I? Who knows, maybe I should Google it real quick. But not before we return to the Oracle, who for some reason isn't living in the palace. She's just sort of hanging around in Main Square? It feels like you're kind of important. You are advisor to the Primos, and you're just standing here where you can easily get yourself fucking ended immediately. Oh, I thought once this was here, we wouldn't be able to get the suicide achievement anymore, and that's, like, why it's important. But no, you can end yourself whenever the fuck you want.
The justice you have brought to the altar of doubt pleases the gods. They have graced me with a vision of where to claim your due. Once
And where
you
the fuck
retrieve your
is my
reward,
due?
you will be able to move on to the next sacrifice, at the altar of betrayal. Speak with me once more when you have made another sacrifice, and I will divine the location of another reward.
What is the altar of betrayal?
The altar of betrayal is the second step in the journey. If one is not loyal to their beliefs, they will not have the strength to defend themselves.
Well, shit, I'm fucked. I'm full of amnesia. I don't even know what my guy believes. I guess just try and be a half-decent person? And that's the only thing he knows is a thing? Okay, whatever. Oh, Secundra. Secundra, I thought you were going to be in the palace. I was excited to go and check on you. But no, I guess you want to be a visible queen or whatever the hell.
Yes. With the Hyperion raised, we can finally lift our spirits in revelry. We shall never forget this day. It will always be honored as the Festival of Athene.
I mean, it sounded like she was full-blown orgasmo at the start of that fucking line. And even that didn't sound nearly excited enough for the fact that your civilization is saved. And you've been basically blessed by the most powerful god that we've ever run into so far. And you don't care. No one cares. Literally, it's just fine. It's just business as usual. People keep walking around in the most boring way possible. But it's the Festival of Athene, and everything looks the same. And there's no decorations or celebrations or whatever the fuck to be seen. I'm still wandering around killing people. That's how little anything has changed. I thought I'd be able to take a little bit of a break and party with the Stone Boys. But fine. So to me one last time about Anakartos. Let's immediately lower your spirits. No coming for you.
Even now, I do not fully understand Anakartos' role at the end of this. His joys and sorrows were driven by something beyond faith. But even though his gods sought him to be a monster, he still found joy in them. There is faith, but that takes something more.
You mean obsession? Or addiction, even? Like, he relied on them. He was absolutely dependent on those fucks, and they did not care about him anymore. I don't think they ever cared about him. I still don't believe they made him Primos. I don't know how deep the story ends up going in this game. I don't know if we start learning more. I don't even know if we're done with the Jaws. Jaws? Teeth, there we go. Jaws would actually be called Jaws of Naros versus Teeth of Naros. I know it's supposed to be Teeth because it's like the mountains and everything, and he's a big, sexy, massive, corporeal troll. But still, is that not corporeal? That's what every troll would be. Ethereal troll, that's what I was going for. But my brain is the big silly. Athene, I guess.
The goddess is with my people once more. I can feel her power flowing through me. I cannot even begin to describe it. Thank you, Beckoned, for bringing us back to her.
But you still seem the exact same as before, so what the fuck is that power doing? I mean, it did sort of raise an entire another chunk of the city from the ground. That's a little bit impressive, I guess, but I still feel like there is a chance of the gods just being extra powerful mages or something like that. Because they just don't really seem to be incredibly omnipotent. They still need us, you know? And it's sort of like we were a part of a ritual that made this particular spell possible, as opposed to just being like, oh, yep, done, alright, bye. I don't know, I guess maybe it's a world where the prophecies always need to be fulfilled, and fate is such a big goddamn thing to Kingdoms of Amalur. But, I don't know, it's interesting to me. I like sort of delving into what the gods actually are in universes like this, because I'm a nerdy little bastard. But anyway, Idilla.
The city, after all these years, is complete. We can finally cast off our robes of mourning, and we can celebrate the name of Athene.
Colossi.
We have gained the love of the goddess once more. We were always a people of faith, since Kraos first sought to reforge us. We are whole again.
And lastly, Secundra, I guess.
We will need a leader, now that Anakartos has passed. Until a suitable one is found, I will take his place.
What happens now?
Whatever you may wish, Beckoned. You have done more for my people than might ever be said. Your path is your own, once more.
Whatever you wish, Beckoned, you have done more for my people than might ever be said. Your path is your own once more. Oh no! That means it's all over! Except for, like, a shrine. Except for killing the fucking cannibals, like, 2 more goddamn times, because that's about all I can do here. What a boring way for that to end. Why end with some really mundane side quests? You have that incredibly fucking epic final clash with... What's his name? Anakatos. I'm never going to remember that. I don't know why. I read it literally everywhere. We're constantly talking about him. He was literally just the last thing I was talking about, and I never remember his name. But still, why would you end on these pathetic side quests? I guess you just wanted to drag out the world a bit more and make it seem like there was a bit of an end game here, but you didn't need to. It's a DLC. Most people will play this in early game, I imagine. Whatever.
Farewell,
Weird. I'm not complaining about more side quests, it's just like, why were these not available before everything went to absolute shit? I kind of understand the Oracle one, which is the one I brought up, conveniently, but still. I don't see why I couldn't have watered the flowers a little bit before. Who are you? Colossi artifacts, Marauder totems. I guess the only thing we got left to do is absolutely ending those Marauders. Which I kind of feel bad for, because it's like the entire main quest was sort of like, are we any different than our former savage selves? And then after the main quest, it's just like, who cares? Let's go kill them. It doesn't really seem to carry the same message whatsoever. In fact, it seems to go against its own fucking message. But I guess it's just a little bit of fun. What's going on in the sewers? Is that what you sent me? Oh, it's destroy. I'm not destroying eggs, for fuck's sake. Because that will be literally endless. Unless... maybe? It's like another race thing? Is they seem to be using the sewers as like a course for that, I guess, because the level design is pretty fucking cool. I doubt it's going to be a race. They wouldn't do that again, surely. Either way, I don't feel like smashing 100 fucking eggs. Like that, the game has been so good at producing really good side content so far, and I thought the DLC was one of the best examples of that. And then in sort of the latter half, it was just giving us such shite. Like, there was some really interesting gameplay variation with, like, the weird trap pulling and everything, which wasn't great, but at least it was different, and I was enjoying it just for that. But then there's, like, a race, which is also fine, and then it's just, like, keep going back to the sewers, please. Oh god, let's just overuse this place like all hell. I mean, that was happening all through the DLC, and it's just like, why the sewers? I get it's pretty, for some reason. You are, like, the only game in the entire world that has a sewer that doesn't look vomit-worthy. But, I don't understand. Right, where am I going? We are going to... locate the Divine Reward? Which also happens to be in the sewer. Why not? Sure, whatever. The gods absolutely love this place, apparently. They fucking adore feces. Where the hell is it? On the complete opposite side, so that's a good start as well. On the eastern henge. You know what? I'm just gonna run out and try all the different entrances. Because I really, really, really don't feel like... wait a minute, this is all connected. I'm just stupid. Did I just never run this way? When I was doing this for actual reason? I guess not. We've never been here. This is a totally new, shit-stained atrium. Good for us. Good for us. Huh. And there's nothing here. I feel like I have been here before. Or is there just another one that looks exactly the same on the other side? Maybe I died and just never came back here or something? I don't know. But whatever. We got ourselves a lovely, terrible reward. Why do you even exist? This sucks. And now I gotta go all the way back out for the betrayal. This is a nightmare. I'll see you guys real soon. This is killing me. Oh, wait. They're straight up just in the sewer. For what possible reason could you want to make your homes down here? Also, I love the idea that they went savage because they were so far removed from the actual Colossi society. These guys were literally just down a ladder and they went absolutely insane. I don't really blame you because you are surrounded by the constant fucking reek of Olympian diarrhea, but at the same time, like, come on guys, just climb the fucking ladder, you'll be fine. It's even worse if you guys supposedly chose to be down here. Uh-oh. That is the attack that was constantly getting me killed against their king. Oh, no, you don't. Or Primos or whatever the fuck. I'm constantly saying king, and I don't know why. The ancient Greeks never had a fucking king, and these guys are clearly nothing but ancient Greeks. I get the fuck out of here. I mean, they're also rock monsters, but, you know, that part is apparently not nearly as important as you would have expected it to be. Because they bleed, and even though they're made of rocks, apparently they still cut like any other creature. I don't know why. Like, their skin isn't even extra thick with like 4 C's. It's just, it's not thick in general. I probably bleed just as easy, and I'm a tiny little elf man. Little flesh baby. So I don't know what the hell that's about. I feel like they would have been way goddamn cooler if they were actually rock monsters. I mean, that skin is clearly made of rock, but that is about it. That is the only difference, and I don't know why that's a thing. So let's go ahead and turn this in, and I am receiving a phone call that I really need to take. This is unprofessional as hell, but I will be right back. And we are back. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I really needed to take that because I'm a big business boy. I thought it was a client, but it just turned out to be fucking spam. Because of course it did. Why wouldn't it turn out to be fucking spam? So, Oracle, whatever the hell your name is, Haladite, give me things.
Once more. They have another reward left for your troubles, and I have divined its location.
I mean, there's also just now rotting corpses in the sewers. We are combining 2 horrible smells. This is a bad idea, but sure, whatever.
The altar of regression. Speak with me again when you have purged these foul magics, for the gods will make
it's not even foul magics, they're just people.
Known.
Like the altars don't really seem to do anything. They're just sort of like pedestals that they probably just sit on because they haven't got a whole lot else. And I just go in and I genocide for no reason.
The sacrificial altar of regression is the final step in the journey. It is meant to dispel the wisdom we have gained.
Sure, whatever,
From
I believe you.
faith stems loyalty, and through loyalty, wisdom is earned.
I don't believe you that all fucking marauders are doing this. Because one of them is literally on Idilla. Surely that poses a massive problem for the ones who aren't on Idilla. What kind of idiot is going to let a marauder through? I mean, they look exactly the same as your people, except I think they wear red. But I mean, they could probably just dye themselves blue, right? That's not going to be that big of a fucking deal. Then again, I guess if you mix the dyes, they're just going to end up being purple. And then they'd just be like the Colossi Gay Pride Brigade. And there is nothing wrong with that. But I mean, they'd probably still get murdered on sight. Not because they're the Gay Pride Brigade. Wow, that came out wrong. Because, you know, they're heavily armed and want to ruin everything. Also not because they're the Gay Pride Brigade. I'm going to shut up now. And I'm going to trash compact myself in the head. Because I think it's down here. I didn't actually check. Hello? Yeah, there you are. Oh, it's just the fucking divine reward. I hate these things. I hate these things beyond belief. But to be fair, at the very least, once we go and get the divine rewards, I'm pretty sure the next altar is like right next to it, right? That's kind of the rule. The game doesn't absolutely hate me there. The gem of the subjugator. That sounds horrible and also amazing. I can't wait to sell it, or jam it in a fucking blade or something. You can use gems to do that, can't you? There is like a gem is that sage crafting? I think it is. I don't know. There's so many different ways to craft in this game. You got blacksmithing, you got sage crafting, you got alchemy, etc. It's all too much for my tiny little baby brain to handle. Hey. Oh, that actually is foul magic for once. You ourselves are glowing. I guess I'm so used to everything in this world glowing that I kind of just, you know, take it as it is. But this one's looking extra suspicious today. You idiot. What were you even trying? Oh, I hit 2 of them with that. I didn't realize the ice could spread as much as it does. Now we have 2 absolutely just earth-shattering attacks, and the fire thing and the ice thing, and even the shock isn't terrible, and it's about to get upgraded again. Excuse me. Hopefully in the next couple of level ups. I wonder what the max level in this game is. Or maybe there isn't a max level? That sounds like way too wishful thinking, but it could also be a thing, who knows? Return to the Oracle once more, and do you think they'll give me another little, pat on the back, another little shitty reward? Or do you think it would just end there? Because to be honest, I'd rather the quest just end than they give me yet another fucking divine reward or whatever the hell, because they're so annoying to seek out. Okay. Thanks, arsehole. Maybe bow down to me. Maybe get on your fucking knees. Maybe fillet me. immediately. I mean, I am your savior, just giving me the same rules that you give literally everyone else. I think I deserve a little bit more than that.
Thank you for your dedication. The gods have divined the location of the final gift to me.
Every single one of you should just insta-suck as soon as I enter the building.
And derived great wisdom from these trials. Collect this last, rare item and be at ease. The old ways have been treated with reverence due.
There's another one. Where is it? It's all the way out by Njordir's font. Okay. Is there anything else I can do here? I've been in the sewers, there were no new things. I've been around here, there were no new things. Earth Shrine. Hyperion, I'm gonna go to where the Primos lives. I think Secandra still hangs out outside it for some reason. But it would still be good to check it out. I want to see who's actually living in there now. And maybe I can get a couple more missions from the assistants or whatever the fuck. Who are you? That's Basile. You already spoke to Basile quite a lot and shit. I mean, I'm sure she's got a lot to say now that she's sort of like the go-between to a completely new Primos. Unless that was Demetria, I don't know. There's so many different people up here. Every single NPC has something to say. And in the least racist way possible. I don't know how racist you could be to big scary rockmen. But, like, they all do look very similar. Because they all have the exact same skin tone and everything like that. You know, it is hard to kind of tell them apart and they all wear the same thing. So, yeah, it gets a little bit confusing now. I love being able to talk to so many, but my brain hurt. My brain hurt big amounts. Wow. I don't think I ever got the chance to just stare at this shit. Now, the art style is horrible. At least down below. I'm really not a fan of what they did to the Etten. But as long as you're actually kind of far away from it and the lighting really has its time to take full effect, it looks damn pretty. And I like it, except I don't think the fucking sun or Ethene or whatever the fuck, I don't think she's quite centered on the big fucking arse drill that is entering her as we speak. And that annoys me to all hell. God damn it. Your ass is just slightly to the left? And it's going to make me cry. Alright then, let's get the hell out of here. And pick up our last divine reward, and I guess we're done. I doubt I need to return to the Oracle once I get my reward, because that would just be insane. This seems like Dragon Age Inquisition levels of absolute jank in terms of, did I say in terms of twice in a row? I think I did. In terms of jank, about like returning quests and just here, and then back, and then here, and then backtracking. That's the word I was looking for. How long have I been playing video games? Oh, just my entire fucking life. Yeah, I should probably know what that word is by now. Fucking hell. I hate being sick. Right, let me take a big sippy. I have gone through 2 liters of water in this one session so far. That is terrifying. Oh my god, my poor fucking body. There we go. I'm going to be urinating. Oh goddamn no. I'm sorry if you can hear like the sounds of me opening a bottle. I forgot to warn you this time around. I normally warn you in case you want to meet the video, but that wasn't as loud as I expected it to be. It's not as loud as normal. Delicious. There we go. Alright. As delicious as water can be, considering it tastes the exact fucking same every single time. That being said though, when you do Let's Play and you do like big fucking sessions like I do, water just becomes the greatest thing the world has ever invented. I don't understand how it can feel so, or taste so damn good when it is just the same thing you drink no matter what, the same shit that's just coming out of a fucking tap. Or faucet for you goddamn Yanks out there. Primal stuff, that's not what I wanted. Oh, it's a scepter! It's not even a good scepter. That is actively just terrible. I don't want you don't even look cool. Look how boring I look when I'm holding that. I just look like a generic fucking guard, but when I've got my precisionist stuff out, I still look like a generic guard, but at least I vaguely pull it off. Alright. As much as I love you, Naros, I think I'm gonna have to leave you behind. And oh my god, there are some really incredible places we've yet to visit. Melsenshire. This place, which also could be DLC, who knows? It looks like a pirate place. Dark Harbor, Gravehall Keep, Cape Solace, and the Jawbone? Yeah, that looks amazing. Nowhere near as big as the Teeth of Naros, but fucking amazing. Maybe more condensed and potentially even better, and I really liked this DLC. And it's finally over, man. I don't want it to be over. I don't even remember where I was last. I think we were at Ettenmere? In Holmstead and all these places? I could be entirely wrong about that, I have no idea, but I think I came here, because this is where I found the expedition! I completely forgot about the fucking expedition! I gave that dude one of my health potions, and then we never went back to him. So I don't know what the fuck that is going to be about. But I guess maybe I can go to Hellick and see if I can find him here? I don't think he survived. Can I have a little look? Can I make my way back into the cave and see if I can find his corpse or something? Because, as horrible as that sounds, I don't know, I liked the guy. I want to see if he lived, and also kind of want to take all his fucking stuff if he didn't, but you know, maybe I'll just Google him. Googling sounds easier. This takes effort, and I hate effort!